see if I got this. Oh, I did it. All right. So I'm gonna hit mute for a quick second. I wasn't planning on doing this tonight. I was trying to get Brandon to do it, and well, that didn't pan out. Had a lot of stuff going on this week. I'm kind of rushed. This isn't my normal setup. I mean, it's the same room, but whatever. How y'all doing tonight? Hopefully, I wonder if someone's gonna get killed tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I have to pour myself. Oops. I have to pour myself some Jesus juice. Oh, they're running. They're running in the woods. All right, here we go. Here we go.
This isn't the way back to Hilltop. Tell me to deal with those assholes who broke it. We're going back to Hilltop.
He's right. There's too many of them. Half will destroy Hilltop to get me back now.
Why did you tell us there's that many of them?
You kept me locked in a cage. What'd you expect? I wasn't going to betray my own people.
Well, maybe you should go back to him. Henry didn't know what he was getting his ass into, but you sure as hell did.
I thought I could go back. But I can't.
Well, you ain't coming with us. Hey, we can run. Me and you guys go back and we keep running. They can't blame Hilltop if we just disappear.
He really wants those panties.
Henry, we can't.
Let me fix this. No. There's no way now I'm letting you run away with this one. No way. Think your mom. No, she's right. Come on. You gotta go. Come on. It's this way. Yeah, this way. No. Stop.
Even his dog is listening to him. It's kind of funny. The hell is that on that tree? It's supposed to be skin or something? Alright, I keep readjusting because I'm sitting on a yoga ball right now, one of those yoga ball chairs. I thought it'd be more comfortable, and I was wrong. So. I guess he's gonna become someone's
I'm gonna be one of them.
new master real soon.
But you will always be one of us.
Well, it's comforting.
Find his wife. Tell her the change is coming to him.
They could at least, like, you know, slow some of the blood down and buy him some more time, or he's gonna just bleed out.
Did you find them?
No. Go around there, Trio.
In the fighting unit ready to set out. Lydia will walk with us again. Or they will all walk with the Guardians.
I wonder if that was a black woman or just a non-black woman with a black woman's face on. Can never tell with these whispers. How y'all doing tonight? I think I have the comments set. Okay, live chat, not top chat. Hello, Morticia. Is somebody supposed to die tonight? I don't know. Spoilers. I shouldn't be asking those kinds of questions. And Brandon has just gone live now, as Facebook notifications is telling me. So I can't watch it till tomorrow, so this is great to at least hear. Oh, okay. Well, as long as you don't mind the spoilers, um, if the sound's okay, if it needs to be louder, let me know. Hopefully, it's a pretty good volume right now. Um, I don't know what the plan is for Daryl and company because obviously they know that they're from Hilltop. Whether they go back there or not, it's still going to put the Hilltop people in danger. So it's kind of a dumb plan, but whatever. Um, I don't know how that's supposed to work out. We know where you live, whether you go home or not. They're gonna hold your people accountable. Obviously, like who wouldn't? That would be the starting point, right? Where is Lydia? Let's check Hilltop because she ran off with Hilltop people. Hilltop people, by the way, who led a herd right into their camp and got some of their folks killed. So they're obviously not gonna take too kindly to that. Like who would? It's so silly. It's such a bad plan. Like if it had been Carol, she probably would have made sure that they were all dead so that no one gets to come back, or at least no one gets to tell what happened to any remaining survivors who weren't at the camp at that time. And now they have like this whole group and its leaders are all still alive and functioning, and they're gonna slow walk their asses right to Hilltop, who for whatever reason probably won't open fire on them, which is also stupid. So we'll just see what happens. So this time next week, I don't know if I'll be able to do a live reaction or not. I'm gonna be in LA, so one, I won't know. In the LA hotel, so I won't know if I'll have access to AMC, especially not AMC that's on Eastern Standard Time. So I'm sure Brandon will be doing his live reaction on Facebook. If you guys aren't on our Facebook, check it out at The Living Rashone on Facebook. Next week is the Michonne episode. Oh, great. So I won't be able to do a live reaction for that. Or at least I won't be able to do it as it's airing. I could probably do a live reaction later if I don't get to see it. If anybody actually cares about that. But I wouldn't count on me being around. Sorry, guys. The kingdom's setting up for the fair. For those of you who can't see, Morticia, I'm looking at you.
I'm starting to think this thing might actually come together. Was there ever a doubt? Yeah.
They built a monument for Shiva.
Not me.
A big paper mache thing.
The chance to be different people. Not warriors. After everything we went through to get here, we couldn't possibly give up now.
She's way too optimistic. I feel like they're gonna kill her.
What happened to their armor?
Jerry's wife, I mean.
Hey, buddy.
Are you alright?
I'm good. For reals.
We need to talk to the king.
We got jumped. We were clearing walkers off the roads and they totally bushwhacked us. Took all our stuff and gave us this. We are the highwaymen. The roads surrounding the kingdom belong to us. All visitors attempting to travel to your fair will be turned back unless you pay our toll. It's a list of goods for a ransom. And a map with instructions for payment. They must have been watching and heard me talking about the fair. I'm sorry, boss, I screwed up. No, Jerry. The trade fair is hardly a secret. And we need it. Because we are low on food and supplies. We couldn't pay these pirates if we wanted.
Any idea who they are? There was a rumor going around Hilltop that some renegade saviors had taken up around here. Jed's group, I heard. We didn't see him out there, but it could be his people. No, it wasn't them.
Saviors don't write letters. If Jed's group out there, something must have happened to them. For these highwaymen to move in on their territory.
Your Majesties, the peeps we invited are counting on us to keep the road safe. We have to do something.
What say you, my queen?
Jerry's right. This fair could be our last chance.
Well, the highwaymen's just giving people knots on the head. They aren't
Gather
killers.
every fighter we can spare. It never ends, does it?
The highwaymen. Boy, they're about to get caught up in some shit.
Storm must have knocked it down. Okay, we gotta get the road cleared before all this convoy meets up with us.
We'll set up a perimeter.
Okay. Come on.
I should give them a hand.
Like you hadn't hurt yourself enough lately.
Why are they traveling with that baby?
Are you kidding? After being up all night with this little bundle of joy, my back is shot to hell.
That little baby deserves something better than a couple old farts like me and you, especially you.
I mean, this old couple's gonna die, aren't they?
It just feels so good having a little one. Oh.
Is there anything I could do? I'm going crazy over here.
Connie's gonna be okay, alright? She's with Daryl.
Yeah. Like Daryl's gonna be okay. What's it Connie? Hey, they're gonna catch up with that kid and meet us at the fair. You know what? They probably aren't really ready for us.
Come on. You can help Paul. Sure.
For Sasha and Abraham's hold up this building, like it looks really familiar.
Take the higher ground. Yeah. Good idea. Come on.
I don't understand.
We use walkers to protect themselves, right? So we go up, someplace the walkers can't go. We separate the living from the dead. We're traveling in a herd, but there's only like 5 or 6 of them in the middle, right?
Yeah, but if we go up there, we're trapped. Alpha's not gonna send an army because she doesn't have to. She sent Beta.
Stick a run at. It's Beta. Either best. Good. Kill him first.
Wait, what happened to his nice clean clothes? She got dirty real fast within like a 24-hour period. That's just like, it's just weird, you know? Like, I don't know, she's been grimy for a while. Like her hair was all washed and stuff. Now all of a sudden she just looks fucking filthy again. So there's that. I guess I'm feeling this Jesus juice, guys. Someone asked, I think, will Alpha be at the fair incognito? Well, provided that the highwaymen... Sorry about that. Provided that the highwaymen don't intercept her or others, it's entirely possible that Alpha could show up. Does she know about the fair yet? I don't recall. It's possible she might know. She might not know. She might just show up and, you know, see people traveling and do a quick change. Although it'd be hard for a bald woman to show up incognito, though. Like, unless she just, like... I'm trying to think how she would get a wig on. Or a wig from. That isn't a living... or undead skin, rather. She could wear a scarf, I guess. Scarf's pretty incognito. What if the Whisperers kill the highwaymen? That's what I'm thinking. I feel like the highwaymen are just kind of a, small detraction. Like Carol and Ezekiel think that their biggest problem is the highwaymen who like to, give small cuts and bruises to their people. But the real problem is the whispers, which they don't seem to know about just yet. I think the highwaymen are going to get definitely more than what they bargained for with the whispers. I think they're going to get really fucked up. Um, I don't know what happens in the comics, but I'm guessing the highwaymen are going to get about maybe 5 minutes worth of screen time before they get choked out by somebody. Um, what a strange commercial. Okay, anyway. Got a little bit distracted. A border wall. I mean, they'd have to have the time to build a border wall and also the resources, and it seems like my main question is, how did the kingdom get to such a low point where they need all of this help? Because the kingdom was so self-sustaining for so long. And then after, the fight with the saviors and whatnot, their numbers were definitely thinned out, which should stand to reason they'd have more resources, theoretically, in terms of like food and supplies, because they have less people. Oh, the highwaymen will end up as part of the border wall. You mean like a human border wall, Karina? Like a human shield, like on accident? Or are you referencing something from the comics? I don't know anything about the comics. Like, I hear things here and there, but I don't really know what's going on with those books. Oh, yeah, from comics. Okay. Yeah, ever since I heard about what Michonne's fate was, and she with Michonne and the governor in the comics, and that I think the Whispers would kill off the Highwayman. Yeah, probably. But anyway, ever since I heard about what happened to Michonne in the comics, I haven't really given like a rat's ass about comic canon. The show has clearly diverged from the comic books. Enough that it's been its own, the show has been its own thing for such a long time that I never really felt the need to follow up with the comics or see what's going on there. I know there's this scene with Negan and Beta. Someone sent it to me. Brandon sent it to me, actually, now I think about it. I may have seen it before, but where Negan and Beta have this confrontation, he makes fun of his outfit and his name or something. But the Negan we have now doesn't fall in line with the Negan in the comic. Like, Negan's been totally broken down. Like, that scene would just make no sense to me. So does the kingdom not have guns?
They've got guns.
Can you take them both out before one starts shooting?
Sure. Just like old times.
That's all I got. Kara really is like so Legolas right now.
They have guns.
This fair was meant to be a symbol. I hope for a better future. But it looks like violence is the only currency of this future, same as the old one.
Ezekiel, maybe we should try talking to them.
What makes you think thugs like this would listen?
They took my sword.
They could have killed you. You and your crew, but they didn't. I mean, they sent a letter, for crying out loud. A grammatically correct one, too. That sounds pretty civilized, doesn't it?
With all due respect, Your Highness, screw their letter. It was a grammatically correct death, right, yo?
No, it wasn't. It just says that visitors to the fair won't be allowed to pass.
These pirates have their knives at the kingdom's throat.
Well, not knives or guns.
What if you're
actually.
wrong?
It has risks. We'll talk to them. If I'm wrong and they don't listen, then we'll kill them.
Yeah, coming from the lady who likes, coming from the lady who's killed a lot of people. Like, the fact that Carol's willing to talk, I think that's very sound. Jesus Christ. How will Beta even know that they're in that building? First aid kit, supplies, water.
The stairwell's already barricaded. I guess you know that. Thanks.
Oh, was that their stuff? Oh, right, she did leave them there.
Yeah, a little secret stash for emergency. Smart. Alright. There's only 2 ways up. That's good. I guess the barricades are a little too barricaded. So we'll cut open holes so that they can walk up here. Alright. Nice. This place is good. This might work.
Sorry if I'm a little bit too close to the camera. I'm readjusting on this yoga ball.
Then what? Then we go. No. No. If we take her back, my friends die. Your friends still. Yes.
Our friends will die. Boy, Daryl's stuck between Connie and Henry. Like, it's a really tough place. I can see both points. For those of you not watching, Connie said that we have friends, Lydia doesn't. Okay, fine, whatever. But the people she does know, her acquaintances, family, whatever you want to call them, are fucking nuts. And they're hot on the trail, so.
This meeting is with the king alone. The king and queen rule together. There wasn't a deal.
We didn't have a deal. So we gonna do business or not?
You were supposed to bring me something.
We're not paying your toll.
We came to discuss alternative solutions. Well, how about this for an alternative solution? If the kingdom won't pay to use our roads, maybe they'll pay for you. They can't pay with what they don't have. we need what we've got.
So do we.
What you ask threatens the future of our community, and we will fight to stop you from taking it.
All right. I'm listening.
We'd like to offer you a job.
We need help keeping the routes to Kingdom clear. So instead of threatening the roads, you and your people keep them safe for us.
And Jerry would very much like his sword back.
So what exactly do we get for doing this job of yours?
You and your people will be granted access to the kingdom and the fair.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
It's a trade market. That's the point.
What good are all the things you steal if you can't trade for the things you need?
You're gonna have to do better than that.
All right. When's the last time any of you have seen a movie?
Seriously. The Walking Dead.
I love that I thought she was gonna bait them with cookies at first. Some of her specially made beet cookies or some shit. The movie was a good idea. I mean, well, they probably haven't seen a movie in a good six, 7 years or something. Ezekiel is not made for violence. Yes. Ezekiel is definitely, I don't want to use the word soft, but how do you do? Okay. So Daryl's in the building now where Beta and him fight. Yes, it appears that this is what the sneak preview was last week, or the commercials, whatever. I think Carol gave a very brilliant stratagem, because it's been, so we had a 6-year time jump after Rick, and it was maybe 2-3 years into, how long has it been, like 9 years? Does anyone know the exact number? I think it's been like probably almost a decade at this point. So a movie is probably a novel idea. I mean, I know Rick and the others at Alexandria, obviously they had access to like TV, film. They probably have some DVDs there. Let's see. They don't know Carol can be batshit crazy. They shouldn't mess with her. Yeah. Carol is, the fact that Carol is taking this approach, I think says a lot. This is obviously very atypical for her. Usually, like, Carol's, typical protocol would probably be to have secretly, it's been around 10 years, to secretly, plant like gasoline or something around the perimeter and then set shit on fire if they didn't comply. But Carol does also have a rational side, obviously. And I'm sure she'll be keeping a close eye on the highwaymen. Is it back on? Oh, it's back on. It's like a short commercial break. Daryl have like a little drawing or tattoo in his hand. Does anyone know what that is? Oh. It's one of the fake returns. To make you think that the show had come back, and it has not. Anyway, so yeah, I lost my train of thought. It's very interesting that, honestly, that seemed more like a Jerry plan than a Carol plan. I don't know that it totally fits her character. But so much has changed. Like, the characters have evolved in 6 years, and we haven't seen any of it. So it's hard to really make a call on that. But I know what I was talking about before this commercial break was about Negan. And I don't think, his jovial, sarcastic, witty banter type stuff seems to have greatly dissipated. He'd have to really get his rocks back, in order for that Negan to resurface. So Henry and Lydia are batting down the hatches. That's what's going on.
I found it in a coat closet. Sharpened the tip.
Sharpened the tip for Lydia. So gross. He's giving her a weapon.
Yours doesn't have a point.
No, I don't need one. Just thought a spear would be easier for you.
Easier to kill, you mean? These are my people. They've looked out for me for most of my life.
Yeah, but you ran away from him.
Sorry, I can't do it.
Oh, let's figure that out.
Will you?
I'll try not to. I promise.
Why are you doing this?
So you really want them dirty panties, girl?
You didn't want to go back, did you?
No, but that's no reason for you to risk your life for me.
Sure it is. I mean, I just wasn't going to let him take you if you didn't want to go. It was the right thing to do.
No, it was a stupid thing to do. You made my mother look weak. She won't let this go. She can't.
Then we'll run.
Will you stop? There's no place we can go where she won't find us.
Oh, come on, sure there is. Lydia, there's a whole world out there.
Did you mean what you said last night? That you'd go with me?
Yeah, I did.
Why'd you come for me? For real this time? Tell me why.
Because I care about you.
Hi. Come on. We're headed up to keep watch.
Yeah, sure.
Daryl, why'd you become cop block? God. Who's this close to the dirty panties, Daryl? Terrible.
Hey, Tara. Sickos. Headed this way.
How many? Maybe 10? It's hard to tell. They're coming out of the trees.
We can handle them.
Yeah, but it could be those psychos in the skin suits. Earl, can you reach the horses?
I'm on it.
Cal, Oscar, with me. You three, guard the wagons.
I still don't understand why that old couple came out there with that baby. It's like such a bad idea.
weapons.
Really? They got some weak people with them.
Girl, behind you!
Did he get bitten already? Well, his wife's doing a lot better than he did. Alright, so the highwaymen are on the job, on the case.
Who the hell are you guys?
We're the highwaymen. We're escorts to the fair. Just serious.
I feel like they're way too. They're basically standing on this balcony of the building to keep watch, but I feel like there's got to be a better place to observe and not be seen at the same time.
There. They're coming.
Alright, so the whispers are on their way, dragging along. Let's see some of the comments that I missed. My anxiety. So what do you guys think about this version of the Highwaymen? I feel like they're very much like kind of old Western caricatures at this point. Hopefully we'll get some, character development. Totally a bad idea to bring a baby out there. I agree. I hope the dog's okay too. Yeah, dogs with Daryl in that building. But the old couple going to the fair with the baby literally makes zero sense. The old man is like the main, what do you call it? Not an ironsmith, but the iron guy. I can't think of the word right now. I don't really see the point in them being there at all. This is very much like the opening episode of the season when Rick and the gang were going out on a run, and they had like these untrained people. Like they keep having these instances where you bring untrained and or unqualified people with them on runs, who are basically a hindrance to the group. It's like if you can't defend yourself, then you don't need any. There's no reason. There's no way I would want you with me, because then that means I have to waste more of my time protecting you as opposed to working on the mission. No, those kids were useless. Absolutely. Yeah, the ironsmiths. Someone tell me what do you call that guy? When his son died in that first episode, it was such a useless and dumb death. Like, you knew he wasn't trained to be out there, so why would you have him out there? This also kind of reminds me back when Noah died, because it's like, not that Noah was incapable, But, Rich had mentioned giving Noah surgery to fix his leg. Like, he has a bum leg. He's not as fast as the rest of you. Why is he going out there? There were so many other people they could have taken who weren't Noah. And they took him, and it was not that it was Noah's fault at the end of the day as to why he died. It was Deanna's son. No, not Deanna's. Well, Deanna's son and also Nicholas were the main reasons why that whole thing went awry. But Noah should have never been out there to begin with. Carl was more capable than Noah at that point. At least Carl would have been fast. He wasn't hindered. I'm just saying, like, it's no reason to put people in unnecessary situations where they're gonna get hurt or are detrimental to what's going on. Yeah, I really like Noah too. And I can't recall the actor's name from Everybody Hates Chris, but he was part of the main reason why I was gonna even bother checking out Whiskey Cavalier. I'm gonna retry watching the pilot. It just didn't really capture my attention, but seeing him in the previews was just such a joy. Tyler James Williams, thank you, Karina. It was just such a joy to see him on screen doing something again, and I don't know. I wish Noah had gotten more time because he was definitely being indoctrinated into Rick's inner, Rick has his family, but then his extended family, but then he had his, immediate family, and it seemed like Noah was becoming part of the inner family. I haven't seen Sons of Anarchy. I've heard good things. I think it's available all on Netflix if you want to check it out. And I know that's where Beta's from, right? He's from Sons of Anarchy. And I'll recheck out Whiskey Cavalier as well. If it's good, I'll just have I'll catch up on it. But yeah, I just remember that one scene when they first get to Alexandria and they're all in the one house together. And Noah and Carl are like sleeping next to each other. And Rick puts a blanket on both of them. And it was just such a sweet gesture. And I really wish we'd had more time with Noah. I'm trying to see if I can... Oh! Okay, so I can see the whispers in the middle. Okay. The newly turned Whisperer, who's now part of the herd. They're bringing attention. Oh, I don't think that Daryl should have shot that shot because now he's bringing attention to their location. I guess he wanted to call. Why didn't Daryl just shoot Beta in the head, like the biggest dude out there? I totally would just be like, I'm done with this.
Let's go.
This feels like a bad plan. I don't think they're going to kill Beta right away or Daryl, so I don't know what's going to happen after this big fight. Is Beta? I think Beta's wearing a smiley face shirt, by the way.
Hey. You with me? Come on, boy.
Lydia gave Henry a kiss before she went off with Daryl.
Guardians can't climb over that. Won't stop us.
Not meant to. It's enter.
Now you're just getting away. Go. Get in. No. Anybody comes through this door, we'll take him down. If that happens, you run.
Wait. Thank you.
So if Negan had a smiley face button, I'm sure that was definitely a callback to Watchmen. Yes? Anyone know? Get those Morgan moves, Henry. Did Connie just kill that guy, I'm guessing?
I'm sorry, I tried not to kill you, but I don't know if...
No, it's okay. I'm so sorry. I hate this.
Yeah. Me too.
Henry's got a nasty leg wound. Be careful with stuff like that. That's how his brother died. Albeit it was a bullet wound, but... I think Daryl's having regrets not shooting Beta in the head when he had the chance. that knife out, baby?
You and your people are nothing to me. Your world is already dead. All I want is the girl.
I doubt Beta's dead. He's probably just pretty banged up.
The Walking Dead.
When I saw Beta and Daryl fighting, I automatically thought, like, the phrase that came to mind was the Battle of the Smellies. I know I'm terrible. I know it. Speaking of Watchmen, if you guys check out my other Facebook page, Fangirl, I think it's facebook.com/fangirl novel. A fan took a really awesome photo with Jeffrey Dean Morgan recreating the whole Watchmen thing. Well, the comedian and the rest of like the fans are like dressed up as the other Watchmen who worked with the comedian. I thought it was a pretty cool shot. If you guys check it out, have a whole album dedicated to fan photos and things like that. So, I don't know how far of a fall that was. For those of you who aren't watching, just listening in, Daryl knocked Beta over into, I don't know, some kind of pit or something, but it's unclear how far of a fall it was and whatnot. But yeah. I don't know. I think, does anyone find Lydia more interesting of a character than Henry? Which probably isn't saying a lot because I know a lot of people don't like Henry, but I'm just curious. She's in quite a predicament, you know. She's got an abusive mom and Stockholm syndrome and like all these problems going on. But she clearly retained some of her father's humanity, which gives her layers, and I always think that that's more interesting and a compelling of a story to learn about. So, if I had to choose, you know, I'm definitely a little bit more curious about Lydia at this point, and her story, and you know what is she gonna do when she's faced with her people again? Because right now she's been like kind of hiding, dipping, and you know, hiding in the cut, so she haven't had to directly deal with them. So they have Connie and Beta and this other actress on the Talking Dead couch. I recognize her face, but I'm not sure where she's from. Anyway, actually, I haven't seen Talking Dead in a minute. Like an entire episode. I mean, I've seen snippets of it. But anyway, so what do you guys think of the episode so far? Last 5 minutes was more interesting than the rest of the episode. Oh, that's the Ultimate Fan winner? Really? They had her on that quickly? She looked like some comedian / writer from like Seinfeld or something. I can't remember that lady's name. That's what she's kind of reminding me of. I didn't think that they would have her on this week. That was really fast. So when we won in March. I think it was a few episodes out before they had us on, right? Or I could be misremembering it. I don't know. I'm gonna blame it on the Jesus juice either way. So she's on with Beta. And, you know, when we won, in my head, how I imagined it, that they would have us on the couch with Andy and Denai, which I know is totally delusional. It's totally delusional to think that they would have either of those people, especially Andy, who was in LA this week, by the way. I thought, I was wondering if he was going to be on Talking Dead or something, and I didn't know if they were going to have like a Rick flashback or something, but I guess he was in LA for a totally unrelated reasons than I am. I have no clue of. So it just sucks because I'll be in LA myself next week. So of course he's there when I'm not. Still haven't gotten a photo with him, which has been a several year goal. So I don't know if it's ever going to happen. I'm kind of giving up hope at this point. Beta is something serious. Yeah, because he's so serious, that's why, I mean, obviously they didn't take him out this early on. It's just going to give Alpha more of an incentive to go after these people, not just her daughter, but they've wounded, like, her right hand. What did I win? Morticia, 2 years ago, Brandon and I won the Ultimate Fan contest, and we were on Talking Dead. It's back on. Thank you. It's Jelly. It's J Jelly. Excuse me. So I wonder if we're going to see a point where the Highwaymen drop the whole westerny accent type thing, because they're clearly putting on. They're putting on as much as Ezekiel is with his accent.
And who's this precious angel?
Well, this little fellow lost his parents, so we brought him here. Perhaps one might take him in, but...
Earl, I'm not letting go of this baby.
Earl, right.
I'd say already has a good home.
The very best.
They brought the babies to the fair to trade. So funny. Seeing Tara hug Carol and Ezekiel, I'm just like so salty right now because how she treated Michonne.
Where's Henry? He's not here yet? What about Daryl? We were meeting them here.
Where exactly are they?
We should go. Figure out where we're going? Alexandria's closest, so we'll get you stitched up there.
Oh, we can't. For people find out we're there,
Yeah,
everyone...
we ain't staying. We'll get you back on your feet and we'll move on. All of us.
No, but where are we going?
Oh my god.
Alright, there's a whole world out there.
I just wish somebody would punch Henry in the jaw just for once. God, that kid's annoying. Alright, so now they're showing where Beta fell. Probably on like a bunch of plastic or something soft or some shit. Maybe a little bump on the head. Down an elevator shaft. His leg might be messed up. His leg seems okay. He's bleeding from somewhere. May have lost a few teeth.
Holly presents scenes from next week's episode.
Daryl's at the gate. He's not alone.
What about her?
She's with us.
Is your pop in danger? What would my dad do?
Sean's got Rick's gun.
Tonight.
Okay. Oh. And that was that. So, blah blah blah. Lucky. Yeah, we have video of the moment we won somewhere on this channel. One of the file folders. Beta's alive. Yes, Beta is definitely alive, which I wasn't surprised by at all. Jennifer, I have a friend with the same last name. Do you know a Rhonda by chance? Anyway, it was a decent episode. I think last week was definitely, I think more entertaining overall. I'll need to double check that out again. But yeah, did you guys like the episode or not? Are you looking forward to next week? Brandon's asking if he wants me to call. Beta has 9 lives. I guess he's like the next Negan. I'm looking forward to next week because it's going to have more Michonne and Alexandria and probably some Rick talks. I know there's supposed to be a Rick flashback or something at some point. Yeah, we were on the episode where it was Lauren and Alana were on on the couch of Talking Dead, and we were watching the episode. Had Rapey Davy in it, but we couldn't actually stay there on Talking Dead for some reason. I can't remember which episode it is, but that's the episode that we watched and we were on. So it's somewhere around on the interwebs. Thanks so much, guys, for joining me tonight. I will definitely look into next week. And worst come to worst, if I don't have a live reaction, I'll have a reaction of some kind uploaded to YouTube. So thanks a ton for